Back at the 1880s house today. Going to detect today with my friend Rick. He hasn't showed up yet. It's going to be a hot day, so don't know how long we'll be able to last. It's 9 o'clock in the morning. It's already approaching 80 degrees. So we'll see what we can do. Here's Rick looking for treasure. All we found so far is pennies, a nickel, all modern, screws, nails, pretty much trash. Rick found a quarter, so he's beat me into modern change, so he's gonna see if he can't find a dime now. We've covered this pretty good, and all we're finding is modern coins now, but sure thought there'd be a whole lot more here than what we found. But Rick and I were talking, could be some field dirt on top of there, because of course that's not the original way the well was, but could have been deeper, and even the porch could have been up higher off the ground. His area was prone to flooding at one time, so they may have filled some of this in, but although Mona did find some stuff in this area, but we're not getting any more quality targets. But anyway, you know, there's still stuff there. We'll keep hunting. In a new field, Rick over there just found him a modern quarter, which is the first treasure of the day. It's a modern barn, but the other side of that fence is the bigger part of the field. We started over here, but just in case this turns out to be something, and besides just a pipe, big old hunk of iron. I'll clean that up and see if it is anything. No reason for a big hunk of iron to be out here. Chance of it being a piece of a shell is nil to none, but just in case, I got it on film. Later. On to something big. Don't know what it is. I'm close to the new barn, and there's Rick up there on the hill, which he thinks he found used to be like a one-hole golf hole here, and he sees some fine grass up there, which may have been a chipping or a putting green, and I think right in this area is where the green that they hit from way over there from. And this might be some kind of irrigation thing or something, but anyway, I'm going to dig it out. I'll let you know when I get it. Finally found something worth videoing. You see where it was laying. Maybe there's something else down there, but a little shield of some kind. Hard to see in the sun. Got an L or something on it. Check the hole again. Yeah, that's it. That's where it was laying. Wow. Pretty neat. We'll do some research on that and figure out what it was.
50-pound dog food once a month.
Now here's our major finds for the day. The big pipe thing that I found, I think, is a golf cup. Since there were 2 golf greens on the property, golf cup is 4 1/4 inches wide by 4 inches deep. It's got a hole in the bottom for drainage. I assume they didn't have a flag, or if they had a flag in it, it would stop it up, it'd fill with water. But I think that's what it is. This big old piece of iron pipe, like melted aluminum, big old folded piece of metal. Don't know what that is. Rick thought he had the most weight of finds until I found that. And Rick found all the change, 27 cents in clad. So that was our finds for the day, except for the big thing you're about to see. Near the end of the day, I was just about finished, and I ran across a real high target, and I decided I'd dig it. And the detector said it was like 1 inch on the ground, in the ground, but the deeper I dug, the stronger the signal got, and so I decided to give up. I was down about 10 inches, and then when I got up and started swinging again, turned out it was a big object deeper in the ground. And I gave up on it, but the homeowner, Tom, came and said I shouldn't have give up, and I just didn't have a big enough shovel. So who ain't got some tools? Now I kid Mona a little bit, because when she digs a plug, she's like an archaeologist digging for treasure, and very meticulous. And so Mona, this is an example of how not to dig a plug. Like your way better. And for everybody else watching, this can be brutal, but watch this, how not to dig a plug.
Still time to use it. Treasure hunting. Yep.
Mona, I don't think that's how you like to dig.
Y'all a little more precise.
Well, you know, you don't want to tear up something. Yeah. Yeah, we don't, yeah.
We may not make it.
Out here in the field, it just, well, that looks like downspout pipe or something, don't it?
Yeah. Oh, well, who knows? Tom has destroyed any archaeology.
Yeah, he has, hasn't he?
At this point. Oh.
It
is probably a 5-gallon bucket, it would be my guess.
I think it's a fender off a DeSoto, is what I think.
I think it's a piece of a 5-gallon bucket.
But it runs from right there all the way up through there.
Well, they buried their pennies in 5-gallon buckets.
Oh, is that what it was? Yeah. Well, but there's a bunch more of them, because it runs all the way up through there too.